Hello, and welcome to another episode of Walt Disney's Legacy Collection. Today's episode is about the first three Star Wars films, part of the original Star Wars trilogy. A New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. Initially, they're listed as episode 4, 5, and 6. But before we get into this, I should let you know these three Star Wars films were produced and distributed by 20th Century Fox, and in production with Lucasfilm. Now, Lucasfilm was founded in 1971 by George Lucas. Then it was in 2012 when Disney bought Lucasfilm. So there can be more Star Wars projects and eventually another Indiana Jones film. But during those times, the rights of the other Star Wars films were to go to Disney, except the first one, in which 20th Century Fox still held the rights to. The first one. But all that changed when Disney bought 20th Century Fox in 2017, and then 21st Century Fox and Disney merged in 2019. So Disney had gotten the rights to all of them, including the first one. Now, A New Hope was released to theaters on May 25th, 1977. Then The Empire Strikes Back was released to theaters on May 21st, 1980, but on May 17th, 1980 in Washington, D.C. Then Return of the Jedi came to theaters on May 25th, 1983, just 6 years after the first Star Wars film. And as a matter of fact, these films were released to videocassette numerous times between 1986 to 1995. Then all three of these were re-released to theaters in 1997, the Star Wars 20th anniversary. Then special edition of those got released on video cassette in between 1997 to 2000. Oh, and by the way, Disney's involvement with Star Wars started around 1986 because Disney wanted to do an attraction based on that series. So, Star Tours opened. Well, they had a soft opening in Disneyland in 1986, even though the official opening was 1987. But as a matter of fact, that attraction also opened at Disney's Hollywood Studios in Tokyo Disneyland in 1986. No, I'm sorry, 1989. 1989 was the year here that opened in Hollywood Studios and Tokyo Disneyland. And it also opened with Disneyland Paris in 1992. Star Wars has become one of the greatest sagas the world has ever known. Anyway, thanks to that, we've also gotten the Star Wars launch bay in both Disneyland and Disney Hollywood Studios in 2015, and then Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opened in both of those places in 2019. Well, anyway, these three films were released to DVD in 2004, and That's what these are right there. So now how about we take a look at those. Here's the first one. Alright, ready for the next one? Here it is. And here's the last one right there of the original trilogy. Next to the original trilogy, we got the prequel trilogy, and then of course the sequel trilogy with this anthology Star Wars films that have been going on. Well, anyway, all three of these were also re-released to DVD in 2006, but they included the unchanged, the original editions of the Star Wars films, rather than just the 1997 special editions. As a matter of fact, in 2011, Disney, 20th Century Fox released those on Blu-ray, and then in 2015, Walt Disney Studios Home Entertainment released two of the Star Wars films to digital, but the first one was released by 20th Century Fox. But later on, around September of 2019, three of these Star Wars films will be re-released to DVD, Blu-ray, and digital copy, this time by Disney. So keep your eyes open for that. Oh yeah, one more thing. These three Star Wars films came with the Star Wars Trilogy bonus material right here. And here's the box that came with it. There, see that? Oh, here's how it works. Because we're about at the end of this episode. There we go. See that? See how well this does? Well, that's it for the original Star Wars films. And may the Force be with all of you. I'll see you on the next episode.